So today, we are going to try and stiffen up the old 71 Cutlass with steel. It's definitely steel, 100% definitely metal. As well as going over some of the other stuff that we've done on the car, like to make the Ford 9-inch work. You know, we welded the ears on there to, you know, so the triangular 4-link and all that stuff. I'm gonna go in there, re-weld some of it, put some gussets on it, things just for my own peace of mind, and also repairing some of the frame that I've damaged and cut. Hopefully you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Byron made some really beautiful welds there, and then I cut it because I needed to adjust the ears on both sides to get it to line up. And I re-welded it with like one hand in the dark, very similar to what I'm gonna do now. Man, it looks really good. Okay, let me introduce you to the metal that we're going to be using. Now, to some of you, this may look like lawnmower blades. It's not what it is at all. This is precision, purpose-built, abrasion-resistant metal for specifically welding on these cars. It's numbers matching, really. From what I can tell, we want a couple of 3-inch plates. Okay, I just had a thought. I'm thinking I can just cut these into 2 triangles, and that ought to be plenty, so I don't have to keep cutting this and then cut it into a weird shape. Here are my excuses. Harbor Freight welder, Harbor Freight, where is it, hood that is not darkening because it never sees the light of day, and I'm sitting as low as I can right now, so I have to crawl, kiss my knees, but, you know, it's welded. It's just gonna be what it is. I can't even get to the old welds that I did a million years ago, which is probably why those ones are so bad, because I can't get to them. Like the angle of the dangle just ain't there with the gun. I forgot how bad this is. Jesus, that's really good. Steve, you outdid yourself on that one. Oh boy, I don't even know what I'm gonna use to strengthen this with. So what we're gonna do here is, I almost think bed frame. Angle iron for this. Maybe kind of, you know, right through here, connect here to there. Kind of bypass this. We'll try and come back and clean this crap off and weld this better, but I think there's just a massive gap right there. Definitely not a bed frame. Alright, went back over this, just put some plate across the bottom, make me feel a little bit better about it. It's in there. It's better than having no bottom of the frame, but I'm by no means saying like, I'm a welder, I don't know how's it doing. I don't. I'm just hot gluing metal together at this point.
The next day.
Me and Leah just got back from the junkyard, and I think we procured a pretty dope upgrade for the old station wagon. A sway bar. This is the front sway bar out of a Denali. I don't know what year. Probably like a 2007. Some modifications we're gonna do. Cut that off. Found 1.25-inch pipe. Now this just almost slips over that. So I'm gonna bevel the edges here so that we can hammer it. We're gonna cut this in half, so it's only 12 inches. But hammer it on, you know, a good 2 inches or however long, just so we have a little bit more, you know, wiggle room to bolt it to. And we'll try that and see where it goes. I don't have any, you know, other ideas past that. But as far as this plan went, like a glove, just with the light hammer too. Went on probably about, you know, that much, which seems good to me. We're gonna weld all that up. Okay, now on a very serious note, do not weld galvanized. Strip the coating off, do whatever. Do not weld galvanized, especially in a Well, I guess this room is kind of ventilated, but don't be an idiot. Now this might be the fumes getting to me, but that don't look too bad. Okay, so it's in, and it's tight. I don't really trust the U-bolts I got, they're really flimsy, but they should work for like a proof of concept. Is this just straight up just a stupid idea? Let me push on something else. I want to see if it's really going to do anything, if it's really going to work. Feels like it could. We'll see if it breaks, because if it falls off, I want it to fall off here and not on the main road. So let's try it. Yeah, I think it just popped off. There it is. Maybe U-joints isn't the way to go, or U-bolts isn't the way to go. Okay, so test one for the makeshift sway bar was kind of a failure, but we're gonna remedy that with these. I'm gonna cut some 1/8" straps and turn them into these kind of things that will kind of mount on it a bit better. And then we're gonna run bolts through these to another pair of clamps, essentially. So instead of using U-bolts, because I can't find ones that are thick as I'd like, that are long enough without getting really awkwardly expensive, this is what we settled for. Just cutting 6-inch strips out of this and, you know, doing some fancy bending. Marking them about 1 inch from the edge. These ones should sit a bit deeper on the pipe than these. That's what I'm hoping. How's that? And just a hair over, which is good because the bend will take up a little bit. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and then we can kind of suck it up a bit more. Oh yeah, that's real pretty.
It's about to go down.
I mean, it's something's gonna happen.
Where did we get the sway bar, Steven?
Oh, they know.
Oh, they know?
Oh, they know.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they know. Yeah, Leah was there.
I was.
She knows.
I did bolts and things.
Yeah. They haven't seen these completed yet. They saw the other ones. I don't know where they went. Where they were shallower. I went ahead and just made them all deep like this because I think, I don't know, might work out a little better. Do you feel a difference?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I do too, but see it on the road, so that's a good sign. Let's kind of drive a little more spiritedly. See if it falls off. That's coming. That's sort of dope. Because then if I can't break it here, then driving it normally on the street should be fine. Again, I feel like I can feel the difference, but I don't really know. And that sound is just all the mower blades. I mean, the frame rebuilding metal that's in the back. And I'm surprised I don't hear it at all in the back, which is cool. I thought I would hear it like rattling against the rear end or something. slides. Yeah, see? It's the craziest thing, Leah.
What?
It's still there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I did leave those 2 U-bolts, so they're just back there, just... Hello! Ignore that sound. It'll slide. Oh yeah, that feels. This is such a hard thing to try and convey. But like, if you've ever driven an old boat, big ass Cadillac, you know, going down a hill into a turn, shoot, you're like, you might as well stick your head out the window. You like are laying all, and then you whip it to the other side. You're on a boat. You know, you're just riding the pavement waves.
Yep.
You know, and this, honestly, this feels like I'm driving the Silverado, the new truck.
Yeah.
It feels like that. Like, I wouldn't say this is like, you know, Corvette sports car, it drives like it's on rails, but it's a solid 300% better than it was before. Okay, so that's gonna wrap it up for this one. What do? We gusseted the ears on the rear axle. We kind of patched and strengthened the frame. Might revisit more of that. We put a rear sway bar in this thing out of a freaking 2007 Denali. Shoot, thing rides better than it has ever at all of all time. And we're just getting closer and closer to making this thing like taking like the death rating, just kind of bring it down a little bit. Not all the way down. It's got to be a little sketchy, but just not up here. That's what we're looking for. But yeah, that's it. We're done. Go mess with your project. Go outside. Do your thing. Go do something.